Hello, Conard Class of 2025. Welcome to your high school course selection. Today we're going to talk about picking classes for your freshman year, as well as some other important things you should know before starting out in high school. At Conard, there are two ninth grade school counselors. Miss Hewitson typically works with students with the last name that starts in the first half of the alphabet, beginning with A through L. And I, Miss Dean, typically work with students with the last names that start in the second half of the alphabet, M through Z. Here you'll see a high school schedule. An example schedule for regular days begins at 7:30 and ends at 2:15. We have 8 periods in a day. Wednesdays are shorter. Day starts at 7:30 and ends at 12:48. And then we do have an advisory on some Wednesdays. If that's the case, you'll see there's an advisory period after period 1. The day is still ending at 12:48. There are 4 minutes of passing time between classes, and there's 4 different lunch waves. So you could have your lunch during period 4, 5, 6, or 7. Lunch waves are not assigned by grade and can be a mix of all different grade levels. Some important terms you should know before starting out in high school. One is credit. A credit is a point awarded after you've successfully completed a class. If you're taking a full year class, it's worth 1 full credit. Semester is a half an academic year. So quarter 1 and quarter 2 make up your semester 1 grade. Quarter 3 and quarter 4 make up your semester 2 grade. A requirement is a class that you must successfully complete and pass in order to graduate. An elective is a course outside of the core academic requirements that you choose to take. Prerequisite is a class you must successfully complete before you can take a more advanced class. For example, you must complete some basic math courses before you can take our advanced computer science classes. Transcript. Transcript is the official record listing all of your classes taken, the grades you've earned, and the credits you've received by semester throughout high school. It also includes your cumulative GPA. Humanities is any of the courses that are within the English, social studies, world language, or art disciplines. And STEM are any of the courses within science, technology, engineering, and math. When planning your high school program, you need to complete 25 credits in order to graduate. 9 of these credits need to be in the humanities, so 4 English classes, 3 social studies classes, which include 1 credit of US history, 1 credit of modern world history, 0.5 credits of American government, and 0.5 credits of a social studies elective of your choosing, 1 credit in a world language, and 0.5 credits in the arts. You need to earn 9 credits in the STEM area. At least 3 of these need to be mathematics courses, 3 need to be science courses. Of the science courses you complete, 1 needs to be a life science, like biology. This is typically taken during sophomore year, and 1 physical science credit. You need to earn 2 credits in health and physical education, 1 full credit of physical education, and 1 full health education credit. 4 credits of general electives, so classes of your choice, and 1 mastery credit, which is really experiential learning, and students typically complete this during their sophomore or junior year. This totals 25 credits, which is required for a Conard diploma. When planning your high school program, you'll also want to consider college and university entry requirements. These may differ a little from our graduation requirements. Most colleges would like to see 4 years of English class, 4 years of math classes, 3 to 4 years of science classes, 3 to 4 years of social studies, 2 to 3 consecutive years of the same world language, 1 year of a STEM course, and 1 additional year of a humanities course. Some colleges have additional or specific requirements based on their major. Simple high school schedule. In this schedule, this student has math, period 1, English 9, period 2, wellness, period 3. Since wellness is only 3 days a week, the other 2 days they have freshman seminar. Period 4, earth science. Period 5, lunch. Period 6, modern world history. Period 7, Spanish 3. Period 8, game and web design. This totals 6.5 credits for their freshman year. If you take 6.5 credits each year, over the 4 years, you'll earn 26 credits total. Remember, our graduation requirement is 25 credits. Now that you have a better understanding of the graduation requirements in the high school schedule, let's talk about how you should choose your courses for 9th grade. Your core academic classes in English, math, social studies, and science will be determined by teacher recommendation. This will be indicated to you when you log into PowerSchool to choose your courses by a little road icon. Students may select up to 2 credits of elective courses. Please note that some students may require extra reading, math, or academic support classes, which may limit your elective choices to 1 elective class. A list of electives available for 9th grade students will be provided online and in your Google Classroom. A detailed list of courses and their descriptions can be found in the program of studies, in print version, or online. Most students will take a world language freshman year. If you're currently enrolled in and enjoying a world language class, we encourage you to continue taking that class. Your teacher will make the appropriate level recommendation for you. If you have not been taking a world language or have not been successful in your current world language class and would like to explore a different option, note the options available to students. American Sign Language, which currently has 2 levels. We also have Ancient Greek and Latin, and of course Chinese, French, and Spanish. Elective courses offer students the opportunity to explore different strengths and interest areas, especially as they relate to different career pathways. We encourage you to be thoughtful of this process. Courses will be scheduled based upon the number of students who request them. The types of electives available are listed here on this slide. You'll learn more about them in your advisory homeroom. There are a few areas we like to talk about with 8th graders, so they are set up for high school success. First is time in class counts in multiple ways. We know when students are in class and present, they do better academically. But it's also important to know that our attendance policy is tied to earning credits in classes. For students who are absent from too many classes, they could be at risk for losing the credit in that class, regardless of the grade that they earn. In addition to this, we know that work completion has a big impact. Every assignment matters in high school. Class and homework completion is really the best indicator of high school success. While students do have the ability to drop their lunch in order to take an additional elective, we don't strongly recommend this for incoming 9th graders. Freshman year is already challenging with the transition, and we find that students need that lunch period to either check in with teachers, get extra help, access resources, or just have time to socialize with their friends. We do understand, though, that some students want the option to drop their lunch in order to take elective credits. It's important that you have a parent complete the no lunch form before that additional elective can be added to your schedule. Students have 10 days to drop a class from the start of the semester with no grading penalty. Adding classes will really depend on the availability of the elective courses. It's important to note that the closer we get to the start of the school year, the more challenging it will be to change any course. And any summer school options should be discussed with your current school counselor before enrolling. After today's presentation, we encourage you to review the program of studies and read the description of the courses available to you next year. Parents have been invited for a grade 8 parent orientation on January 27th. This will be via Google Meet at 7 p.m. The course registration process is from January 29th through February 12th. Your current middle school counselor will walk you through this process during one of your science classes. Course verification letters will be mailed home in March. This will verify what courses you were recommended for and what courses you elected to take for next year. A confirmation of those scheduled classes will be emailed home in May for you to review again, and your final schedule, including teacher assignments, will be mailed home in August. We hope to have you up here to visit Conard in the month of May for our Day in the Life program. Our Day in the Life program includes a tour of the school, student-teacher panels, information about athletics and our extracurricular activities, as well as some of the resources available here to students. Mark your calendars now for August 31st. This is the day before the first day of school, where we hold our freshman orientation program and barbecue. It's an exciting time to come together as the class of 2025, meet some upperclassmen students for fun and interactive activities, and also it gives you an opportunity to follow your schedule, meet your teachers, and learn who's going to be in your lunch the next day. We can't wait for you guys to join us. Some last minute reminders. We'd like you all to join our Conard Class of 2025 Google Classroom, where we will post important information related to the course selection process. Now's the time to choose your elective classes. Be thoughtful about this class. Electives cannot be changed once they are selected. Select an alternative elective for each elective class, including world language, in case your elective option is not available or is full. No lunch permission forms must accompany the request to drop your lunch and be signed off by a parent before we can add an additional elective course. All summer school options should be discussed with your school counselor before registration. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your middle school counselor. We're excited to have you join us here at Conard. Go Chieftains! We hope you found this presentation helpful, and we're excited to welcome you to the Chieftain family.